So, I've been doing a lot of deep investigation on some stuff. And it's a lot of things that I have found out about a lot of these talent shows, such as American Idol and The Voice and all that type of stuff, considering I auditioned for these shows once before. And what I found out is that they're not always fair with how they cast people. And what I mean by that is that they don't always look for talent strictly. They make it about the talent. And yes, there are some talented people on the show, but sometimes they don't always send people through strictly based off of talent. Talent is the least of what they always look for. Sometimes they send people through for other reasons. And there's lots of people out here now that are so talented that deserves to have their talent heard, but considering they have to go through multiple producers and all of these different types of channels just to make it on the show, well, that's almost like playing a game of chess. You have to go through multiple different people, and if you get lucky enough, you make it on the show. And there's a lot of talented people that have auditioned for the show and didn't make it past a certain round, so they never got a chance to get on the show to show their talent. So the producers are basically picking who they want to choose on there. Just like with American Idol, you audition for producers. Sometimes they pick you if you have a decent voice or if you sound pretty good. Sometimes they pick people for other reasons because they may think that the show needs certain people to laugh at to make the ratings go up. Just like with The Voice, they'll only pick certain people to go through if you have a certain backstory that they like, or if you sing a certain song that they may not agree with, that may cause you not to go through. It's just unfair in a way. And it's really picky when you audition for these shows because you never know if you're going to make it through. Even if you make it past the first round, you don't really know for sure how far you're even going to make it. So, besides the talent, they can put people through for many different reasons. And that is basically the real ordeal and the truth behind how producers cast people. Now, Carrie Underwood, Fantasia, Adam Lambert, um, Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson. How could I forget her? You know, those were true superstars that made a career out of being on American Idol. But have you ever stopped to think that a lot of the people that won The Voice and a lot of people that had won those talent shows, we never heard from them again? Even the people that auditioned for the show, we never heard from them again. So it leaves a lot of people really stuck and wondering if it's really worth pursuing their dream anymore. You know, I could say that's the way of life, but in a way, I'm not really too sure if I can really say that because I understand that that the producers have to only pick very so few many people, you know, because they don't want to keep choosing the same talent that they hear all the time. They want to, I guess, they want to pick something that they pick people based off of something that they never heard before. So if you have a voice or a certain tone that they haven't heard before, then that may get you through. But if you walk in sounding exactly identical to 35 other people, then chances are you're probably not going to make it through to the next round. So, in a way, it's understandable, but at the same time, in a way, it's kind of unfair. In a way, it's kind of unfair considering that you can have all the talent in the world, you can have everything that can make the show right. You could even have everything that it takes to be the winner of that show, and they could reject you just because they're just not looking for you that specific day. They may have already casted other people that they may have wanted, and chances are those people probably are not as talented as you are. They may have a different type of style to them. It's just one of those things, where I guess you have to market yourself. Because I was having a conversation with my mom today, and I was telling my mom, I said, well, I don't know what to do with my music anymore. I've auditioned for these shows, and I'm not getting picked, so I don't know what to do. Sometimes you just wish that you just wish that God would come down, and you sometimes wish you could just have a conversation with him and just ask him, where is my future headed? Am I wasting my time or not? But considering life does not work out that way, it makes it frustrating. Because chances are, 10 times out of 10, God himself is not going to come down and speak to you directly. He shows you signs on where your life is headed. It can get very frustrating. And I've reached a point where, I was one of those people where I got frustrated, but you just have to look out for signs. You have to continue to market yourself, do other things to get your name out there, keep trying and keep trying and keep trying, because you just never know what may happen. I mean, there's 30-year-olds, 35-year-olds that are still out there trying to make their dream happen. Some people consider that being too old. Me personally, I feel like you're never too old.